killers. Yeah, y'all done fucked up now. That's right. I don't even know why I'm on this track.
It's alright.
I called up some of my big homies, and we gon' ride on you bitch made ass, player hating ass nigga. And we ain't even players. We coaches, bitch. Coaches.
That 322 to go.
Get on the field, nigga. Run, run.
The Grim Reaper's godson. I disarm you with that shotgun and pop one. You're harmless and now armless. I follow these rap artists and drop my targets.
Alright, man, then in hip hop, top 5 of the year, end of the year. For me, number 5 was harder than my top 4. And number 5 came between a toss-up between Joey Badass's 1999 and Rhapsody's The Idea of Beautiful. It came down between those two for number 5, and it was hard. But I chose Rhapsody. And the reason why I chose Rhapsody is because I go back to it more than Joey Badass. Joey Badass joint is super dope. I love it. But I just go back to Rhapsody's more. So that's my number 5. Number 4 is Big Crit, Forever in a Day, right? Yeah, Forever in a Day. That one came out this year. You know, I'm a Big Crit stan, so obviously that was gonna make it. My number 3 is Killer Mike Rap Music. I know we reviewed that earlier in the year. Still an amazing project. I still go back to it. I still love it like the first time I listened to it. Number 2 for me is Brother Ali. And damn, I can't remember the name of that motherfucker.
Morning in America.
Yeah.
How is your top 5 and you don't even remember the name of it?
Because, man, look, man, I know what they are. I know what they are. I know what the name.
I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Go check the playlist.
Exactly. Yeah, Morning in America and Dreaming in Color. Brother Ali. But man, that project, man, I think it was damn near flawless. That shit was perfect. The project was amazing, man. I love content. You know what I'm saying? I love the fact how his flows switch up. He's talking about a lot of different stuff and he's getting personal with it. And, you know, I love when artists aren't afraid to just be them. And Brother Ali is just him. And my number 1, not Great Kid, Good Kid, Mad City. And fucking Kendrick Lamar came with a fucking banger. I think that's probably one of the best albums I've heard in a very long time. I still bang that shit, man. I have the CD in the car, and that's pretty much all I listen to right now. Bitch, Don't Kill My Vibe.
Yeah, just like Ralph, I think, you know, part of the selection process for like the top 5 was a little bit more difficult than I initially thought, but overall I think that speaks to the volume of that quality albums we received this year. Not much has changed from the mid-year review. Lush Life, Plateau Vision is still one of the top albums that I've heard all year, and one of the albums that I've played repeatedly over and over again, you know, after I first listened to it, which is a rarity for me in today's world. Killer Mike's rap music, just like P4, I think was just an amazing project as a whole for the whole year to actually bring back that Ice Cube style of hip hop to where he really speak to a lot of issues that's going on in the world. You know, in today's world is, you know, unfortunately it's kind of rare. And LP's canceled.
Hold on, so Lush Life was your 5, Killer Mike was your 4, because you're not really saying like which, you just kind of.
Oh yeah, I'm just naming the albums. I'm not gonna really put them in any order. No. LP's Cancer for Cure, I think, you know, when I listen back to that project, going through my selection process, you know, just like the feelings that I had when I first listened to it, you know, way back during the review, you know, came back and I was like, you know, and it was just a great project as a whole, you know, as well. You know, LP did his thing, man. Production, lyrics, the whole nine. He talked about issues on his album as well. So got to give him props for that. And I think the last two were kind of difficult for me as far as picking out who would actually procure those top two spots. I think I'm going with Rex Revolutionary was an album that he dropped earlier this year with Mnemonics. It was just, again, just an amazing project to me. I think Rex and Mnemonics make a great team. Mnemonics did a great job of crafting it with some up-tempo beats, some more mellow style beats, and the album as a whole really felt like a revolution. It had its highs, it had its lows, and Rex was talking about some real ass shit on that album. The interludes were perfectly placed. I love like the soulful sampling that Mnemonics did on it, and to me, Rex came out with a really stellar project that I think a lot of people probably slept on this year. So that would be 4. I think the fifth one was tough. I think it was kind of like a toss-up between Brother Ali and Kendrick Lamar. And I'm going with Brother Ali. I like what he did with his album. Again, it's a guy that's talking about issues in the world. That's the type of music that I like. I've always been a fan of the early Ice Cube. I've always been a fan of Public Enemy, Terminator X, all them guys. So, when you were able to put out an album that has as much energy as it has, and Jake One was great on the production, the drums, all that was great. So I'm gonna pick Brother Ali over Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar did an amazing job
so you
with this
mean
album.
to tell me, you know what I'm saying? Oh,
Say what?
So you mean to tell me, like, you've been on Kendrick Lamar. You're the first person I knew about. You told me about him and everything. And he put out this album. He didn't make the top 5.
He's put out great albums before.
No, I feel you. No, answer the question, Ken.
No, obviously he didn't make the top 5. Did I name him as number 5? The fifth album. It was tough. It was a tough decision. It could easily be 5B. But
I got a better question than that though. Like you said, it was a toss up between Kendrick Lamar and Brother Ali. If it's a toss up, that means that the other one will be second though, right?
yeah, like I said, it could be like 5B. But I'm not allowed to have 2 5s.
So Kendrick Lamar wasn't better than the other 4 outside of Brother Ali.
That's his question.
Yeah, that's the question because like if you put those two up against each other, a toss up with number 1, when the other one isn't like 2, 3, or 4, or 5, like how?
Shit, you can put them 1B, 2B, 3B, 4B.
Okay,
that's a valid question.
Is Kendrick Lamar better than the Rex album?
Yes.
Yeah, I would say yeah.
Why is he not that?
Yeah, exactly. Why is Rex?
Oh, okay, that's why they asked.
Top 5 over Kendrick.
Personal choice.
But you just
He just said it wasn't better. He just said it wasn't better.
I have an issue with your top 5 because of your word selection while you were saying your top 5.
All right, well, fucking toss out the word selection. Fuck it, it's my top 5. That's what it is. Why the fuck we gotta go back and forth? Fuck, damn. Fuck, deal with it. Shit. B, you up next, nigga. God damn.
It's on you, B.
All right. I don't have to. I don't have to name mine in order, do I? I don't have to.
Shit, you might have to.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like they have some clarity around here.
People get you too.
No, I'm not. No, mine's not gonna be in like in no particular order. I'm just gonna name 5.
No particular order.
No.
Sucks, man.
Why should we have a rank? Why should we
Why
rank?
not, man?
I can't.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all are professionals.
Cause I like my 5 that I have, so I can't rank them, man.
Y'all taking the easy way out.
That's not no easy way.
It is. It really is.
That's easy.
What? Just to name the 5 and not rank
Somebody
them?
should have said let's rank them. We could have ranked them.
Top 5 and no, nigga.
Oh man. Yes, my top 5. Yeah, this was pretty tough for me too.
In no particular order?
No particular order,
I just
man.
want to make sure you clarify that.
Yes, no particular order. These are not ranked anything. First album I'm gonna throw out is Trophies by Apollo Brown and OC. Still listen to that project pretty much since it's been released. Always listen to it. Pretty much a damn near flawless album to me. Apollo Brown and OC did a great job with that album. Next album, is gonna be. I think this is a no-brainer. Dice Game by Apollo Brown and Guilty Simpson. Apollo Brown. For me, Apollo Brown and LP are like my top producers. I think that killed it this year for the 2012. So again, y'all saw the solo review. Loved it. Loved that album. Next album I'm gonna throw out is Rock Marciano Reloaded. We didn't get a chance to talk about that, but dog, that album, that's what I love right there, man. Just he picked up right where he left off with Marsburg album, and I loved it. I love that album. No skippable tracks. He does his own production. I think he had like 2 tracks from Alchemist. Other than that, man, that album was, and he had a track with Q-Tip, produced by Q-Tip as well, but that track was flawless. That album was flawless. I loved it from beginning to end. That's another project. Next one is Clear Soul Forces, Detroit's Revolution. 4 dudes that passionately spit every single song. All of them is talented. All of them can spit. All of them try to outdo each other on every record. Production is great as well on that one as well. Clear Soul Forces, man. Gotta throw that in my top 5 as well. And what's that, 4?
That's 4.
Oh shit! Last one is Killer Mike, rap music. I know how I love that, man. It takes me back to the old Ice Cube, America's Most Wanted, my 2012 America's Most Wanted, man. It was so politically charged, aggressive. LP fucking, him and Killer Mike fucking murdered this album. So it is my top 5.
You said that there was...
No. What did I say? What did I just say?
He said you picking on him. He said don't pick on me.
I understand you got confused with the word, and that's okay.
I got confused. Wait, hold on. How did I get confused when he's the one that said it? Like, bro, I think you confused your own brain like twice.
Damn.
I understand.
Damn.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
Look.
I don't think anybody understood the depth of the diss that Raphael just threw at him. Because
He got
nobody,
confused twice.
he said you confused your own brain twice. That's some hard shit.
You know what I'm saying? You know what? He had
like a dirty punchline.
He had Leonardo DiCaprio in there doing his Inception shit. You know what I'm saying? This nigga over here, look.
This nigga we all happy because he got the spotlight on him and shit.
That's why he
Look, this nigga, look. Okay, look. We got this shit on camera. It's gonna make the cut. I know that. This shit probably not gonna make the cut. But look, the motherfucker said the last spot came to these 2 top people, and they both had classic joints. And he chose one over the other, but didn't put the other in the top 5, even though he admitted that one of them in the top 5 was that Kendrick was better than that. So how the fuck does it not make the top 5? You ask Ken because he got confused twice.
It doesn't matter what the fuck the wording is, dog. If you didn't understand how come Kendrick Lamar didn't make my top 5, regardless of the fucking wording that I put out, you were like, oh wait, and what did you say? You say, oh wait, you've been on Kendrick Lamar since forever. How does he not make your top 5? Like you were fucking confused by that fucking shit.
Hey, nobody.
And what did I tell you? I told you, I said the nigga just done some shit. He's done it before.
Look.
So, whatever. Just let it be what it is.
Yo, Ken, I understand that it's your choice. And you
Alright, then Mike, it's your turn. Bitch, it's your turn.
Wait, can I just make a point real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want everybody to see that it's not me this time. This was 110% FIFO. Picking on poor Ken, calling him stupid and old. And I just sat back, didn't say shit. Alright, my top 5.
Some bullshit.
In order?
Fuck you, man. I mean, you can put them in order if you want to. It really doesn't make a difference. Sure, they're in order. Just to make everything easier. It's in order. Number 5 might be a shock to most people, but was POS. We Don't Even Live Here. B's favorite album, but he didn't want to embarrass himself by putting it in his top 5. That shit, to me, was a great album. Like Ken, and I can say that it was my 5th choice, not my first, my 5th choice. It was a toss-up between POS and Brother Ali, and I really had to put it down to which one did I enjoy more. And I think I just enjoyed listening to POS's album more. Clearly nothing against Brother Ali's album, because it was amazing too, but POS's album was just a little bit more enjoyable for me. 4 was Killer Mike's rap music. I don't really need to go into why. I think we explained all that in the review, so I'll skip over all that. 3 was Aesop Rock's Skeleton. I can't remember how much I went into that album on the review. I don't even know if I ever even watched the review. But the fact that I didn't like it at all on the first like 4 listens, and then like on the 5th one it just clicked. I think it says something about that album, man. I think that album is absolutely incredible. His lyrics, it's probably one of the deeper levels he's gone to when it comes to lyrics. I think he was extremely deep. Not so much personal, but he was very deep on that album. And the production was just incredible. I think B might have said something about Blockhead, like he thought we missed Blockhead. I think you said that. Maybe I said, one of us said that. That you would expect to miss Blockhead on the Aesop Rock album because you're so used to him over his production, but nah, not at all. Not at all. Aesop did his thing, man, and not a single feature, and Aesop held it down on every single track. So yes. Number 2, which should be no shock, was Death Grips, No Love, Deep Web. I think in my review I did say why I picked that album over Money Store. I liked I know people were debating my use of words, but fuck y'all, I think it was noisier than Money Store, and that was what I enjoyed more about the album. And I think I enjoyed Ride's passion and his sound on that album more than Money Store. And fuck, I mean, anybody can say what number 1 is. Obviously, was LP's Cancer for Cure. I still think that album is flawless. There's not a single thing I didn't like on the album. There wasn't a single beat that I didn't like. There wasn't a single lyric I didn't like. The shit was fucking amazing. So yeah, that's my top 5. I will be posting up a top 10, which everybody else might choose to do the same thing, but I'll be posting a top 10 because there's a lot of releases this year that were fucking good releases that deserve to be mentioned. So I'll be posting a top 10 on the website. Hopefully, I might even do a top 20. Shit, I don't know. We'll see. A top something, more than 5.
Yeah. You pressed record before you sat down. Yeah, it's recording. Dude.
Alright, fuck my top 5. So mine is in order. Number 5 was hard, but it was actually between XV and 1999 Joey Badass, and I ended up picking Joey Badass because I realized that I play that the most over XV, and I just like what Joey Badass did with that album. I feel like he really captured a certain time in hip hop with the sound, and I just could listen to it nonstop. Really, I mean, I could play that album through and through. So that was my number 5. Number 4, it came out earlier this year, like one of the first albums that came out this year, and it's Schoolboy Q, Bad Habits and Contradictions. I really enjoyed that album. I really wasn't up on Schoolboy Q like that, so he really made me a fan with that album. I just like the feel of the tracks on there, and I love the whole concept behind that. With the I think FIFO actually mentioned how he actually does like depicts bad habits and contradictions or whatever throughout the album. So I thought that was a real good point in the review that we did with that. 3rd album would be Big Crit's Forever and a Day. I thought that was a real dope album, especially being that I didn't like Returning Forever. I know a lot of people like Returning Forever, but that didn't make me a big Crit fan. I wasn't a big fan of Crit until Forever and a Day. So the fact that he came out with that album, I was like, oh shit, like, this is more like what I was expecting, like a Southern dude, still spitting lyrically. I felt like on Returning Forever, it was just too much country shit for me. You know what I'm saying? It was a little overwhelming, but with Forever and a Day, it really showed the diversity within, like how he raps and what he can rap over.
Damn, why you hating on country shit?
I'm not hating on, I'm just saying I just felt like it was overwhelming, you know what I'm saying?
That was Ken interrupting again, by the way.
I just feel like it was overwhelming, you know what I'm saying? It's not that I don't.
I wasn't big on that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's interrupting again.
It's cool. It's cool. Number 2 would be Ab Soul. I love that album, man. Like, again, I wasn't a big fan of Absol like that, but this album made me a fan. Like, I was very surprised that I liked this album as much as I did. I think in a review you heard me behind the camera saying like it's like a bag of treats. Like you get Twigs, you get Snickers. It's just, you have so much variety on that album to me. Like, and he's a deep dude. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he raps about deep shit. But still makes it like banging, like, you know what I'm saying? So, all right, so my number one, obviously, man, everybody know Kendrick Lamar, man, Good Kid, Mad City, man. Again, like last year, Kendrick Lamar was my top dude with Section 80, and he's my top dude this year too, man. I'm a big fan of Kendrick Lamar. He's like my new Jay, or whatever. I love everything this dude puts out. It's really no reason to go into detail why that's my top. Why that's my number one album, man. From the concept to, you know, the rhyme schemes to I love everything about that album, man. I really, it's really no point in me. I'll be here talking all day about that album, but yeah, that's my number one album, and that's what I'm sticking to. Goddamn.
No confusion.
You know what I'm saying? No confusion.
No problem. Oh yeah, he listened to Lamar, so you good there.
Huh? I listen.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's it, man.
But yeah, man, I just want to talk about 2012 as a whole. Man.
Kanye's joint was a little disappointing to me. Cruel Summer.
What, B? What, B? See? Nah, just me.
Yeah.
I didn't say shit.
Let me make something really clear. Like, you know what, real talk, I don't understand the hype behind Detox. I don't understand the hype behind Dre shit. I don't.
So
I don't.
So the Chronic.
The Chronic, I mean, what has he done since
in
the
2001, you know,
and that's how long ago was that?
I understand that, but I think that's the reason why there's so much anticipation for Detox, because he's never put out any trash.
But it's not like Dre made that.
Jay Electronics is gonna come out.
Where the fuck, you know, where in the world is Jay Electronics?